What's going on? What do we have here? Ara. Hey, I seen it. I ain't got to your message yet, but I seen kind of like what you was saying. Well, like I said before, timing, timing's important too. But that's just nuts. What you told me, I could just see kind of like the last thing, and it was, I just seen something about blackmail or something. Like, what in the entire fuck? So good for you if you managed to, finally get that, get that out. Maybe you needed to see it in this way, which is why when you initially asked me that one question, you know, that's why it happened like it did. Sometimes we gotta like experience something, or just see something for ourselves. You know what I mean? But yeah, today is the full moon. I guess it is in Capricorn. So just in general, works of discipline. Capricorns are most Capricorns that I know are hard workers. They may have their little lazy side, but like they're very hard working. Anyhow, yeah. So the full moon is in Capricorn right now. Apparently, I guess we're like in some shadow period for a good old fashioned Mercury retrograde. You know, so get ready for that. But what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna just do a brief full moon read based off this particular energy for you. And of course, if this resonates for you, then rock with it. If not, hey. And then if we have a little time, I'm not going to be on here that long tonight. So for those of you who, if you wanted to, ask a specific question, something that you need to know or something that's been bothering you, you can do this right here. Okay. I will be giving out psychic hors d'oeuvres, and I might do, just a reading or sponsor somebody's reading myself, depending. But yeah, so Carlito, what is going on, brother Carlito? Yes, Aura, I got you. You know that, so I'll be here. I shall be here. All right. How you doing, Carlito? What's going on, pana? Oh, I hope y'all are well. I just gotta say this, man. Things is going fucking kind of nuts all over, as if you haven't noticed. But you can make some things. It can be gravy for you though. Okay, I gotta keep doubling down on that. There's a lot of shit going on, no doubt. There's also a lot of fear, being perpetuated. But I want to say, you know, protection and safety fortification to those here in the United States that are in some of these really troubling areas. New Mexico, Texas, the weather is just fucking crazy. Like I didn't, I can be nothing but fucking grateful. I go outside, it's 86 degrees, sunny, like, because I've been seeing so much shit of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, just weather-wise, it's ridiculous. It's just fucking nuts. And I am just forever grateful. I'm just grateful, but I want to send that safety, that protection, that fortification to those who I know in those areas. Uh, I'm good, thank you. Enough said. What's happening? But yes, so wanted just to make sure that because who knows what the fuck. The, I see motherfuckers in New York. jet skiing in a filthy ass fucking river. You know what I'm saying? As if it's like the Caribbean. And it's like they just say it so casually. Now it's like, New York's kind of like um, what do you call it? Like a Caribbean fucking, I don't know, man. Shit is changing so much. Like it's ridiculous. The weather, I mean, we know it's being also manipulated in that, They also switched the weather fucking machine thing off. I don't know if y'all knew that, but apparently they don't want you being able to like look at or to see something. There obviously is something to be seen. So I don't even know what you call that. I just one of the main weather satellites or something, they done switched off the feed. That shit's yeah. But I think yeah, it's just nuts. But to all you out there, I just I send my fortification and my safety spirits, to you, energy, intention, frequencies, like that you be well, that you be okay, that you be, maintained, and you get through this. B. Sean, what's going on? Came across your video for domination. Ah, yes, using your right foot. I'll be doing that for court. Hey, you damn right. That's a perfect application for that too. Fuck them courts. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what I mean when I say like you got to be getting into your fucking spiritual power right now. However you see that, your sorcery, your magic, whatever you want to call it, you got to be doubling down on that. We all have to. We all have to right now because shit is fucking. It's quite fucking insane. But see, brother B Sean, I'm telling you, man, because you know what? These courts don't give a fuck about us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially with the way shit is now. Like, it's damn near a Gestapo out there now. So it's like we need every edge, everything that we could do. You know what I mean? So work your motherfucking magic, man. Stomp the fuck out that court. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them. That's what I say. Shit. Stay free, brother. Stay free. Or stay free of having to pay some shit. Or whatever the case is. All right. Hey, you want to know something? If you are having if you know the name of the prosecutor or whoever's against you, write that on a piece of paper. All right, you following me? Write that on a piece of paper, the name of the prosecutor, whoever the whoever you're up against. Write that on a piece of paper. Get a little envelope. Put that piece of paper with the plaintiff or whoever the fuck they are, whoever is over there on the other side, the ops. Put them, and if you have the name of the attorney or the prosecutor or the DA or whatever the case is, put that on a piece of paper. Now, you put that piece of paper in an envelope, okay? And you I would actually sprinkle a fuckload in my hand first because I just like to touch it. But you put some poppy seeds in your fucking hand and you charge the shit out of that. Put them poppy seeds in the envelope, seal the envelope, and like fold the envelope, take the envelope with you. They will be fucking swamped in confusion. Don't be surprised. See, it's good and it's bad because sometimes I just want to come in for the kill if I had something in court. But sometimes there's a benefit to having whatever screwy ass shit could happen that makes them have to postpone and shit. And they just keep getting screwier and screwier. You know what I'm saying? And you save that envelope. All right. So if you need to go back again, you bring the same envelope with you. Yeah. That's from Papa Changuito to you. You know what I'm saying? Hula. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Yeah. All right. Anytime you got, I'm telling you, anytime you got something in court, take that fucking envelope with the paper with the poppy seeds. But you got to make it for whatever that is. Like, so you need the name of, and you should know the name of who's against you as far as like if their lawyer, excuse me. or if it's like the district attorney, or if it's whoever. Put his ass in there too. But see, you could see, this is the thing. This is why it's an art and a science. You could be doing that to them, and then you put you could just get a little jar, get a little piece of paper. This is the last of the free game I'm gonna give on this, but yeah, you put the judge's fucking name on there, put that in a little baby jar of a fuckload of sugar and water, and then just like shake it up and just let that chill. And every now and again, you just chill. Like, imagine the judge is just already like, kind of puts his hand on your shoulders, like, yo, I got you, don't worry about it. Like that type of energy. Just shake that up, just shake it up. So you're sweetening the judge while you fucking up your ops. You're sowing confusion into them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you want to sweeten the judge. You could sweeten the judge and do a domination on the judge, but the domination can also be a combination of, it's kind of like, there's the domination is like a gun to the head, right? And I always say this. A lot of times there's a reaction to that, you know? You can get, if I put a gun to your head, I can get my way. But as soon as I'm gone and the gun's gone, you're gonna fucking do whatever, right? Um, People can get buyer's remorse, so to speak. But if you do it in a more persuasive way, it could still be domination, but it's done in a more persuasive way. And this is the last thing I'm going to say on that. For that type of approach, domination plus persuasion. In other words, they make them think it's their idea, but meanwhile, it's really yours. Calamus root, licorice root. Put them two together. I would just buy the shit already ground up, because calamus root, it can be very, very hard, and especially like if you don't have your own grinder and shit, it's hard to like grind that shit down, depending on how you get it, you know. I am, sir. Thank you. I'm telling you, yeah, dude, that's what I would do. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. So you're covering the judge, and you're also covering. But before you do any of that, let all of these actions just be a simple reminder that I've already won. It's already done in my favor. Jump ahead of time from the last court date when this shit's all over. When you've walked out of the courtroom, you won, or you got off, or whatever the case is. Go about a week or two in the future from that, as if you're conversing with yourself, that version of yourself that, yeah, I beat that shit. That was crazy, but yeah, I beat that shit. You know what I mean? And just kind of like absorb that energy. What do you feel like? You notice there's no tension in your body when you think of that shit. It's totally gone. You're like, yes, I beat that shit. You know, when you're doing these spells, you want to be cloaked in that energy. Because when you're cloaked in that energy, then that's who you are being. I'm the guy who already beat this shit. So it's like I time traveled back in time, and I'm just kind of playing with these little formalities, you know? That's how you do it. That's how you do it. And you can even like, when your future, like you're looking out of the eyes, because it's all you, right? There really is no future, there's no past. It's only now, right? So it's like, yeah, that shit was funny, man. Like first time in court, you might not even want to remember specific pieces. Just fuck all that. Stick to the end. But then when you come back here and you're doing your thing on the judge, you're doing your thing on the ops, be in that shit. Like this is already done. It's already done. Like I technically don't even have to do this shit, but this is just a symbolic, like this is like a symbol that, you know what I'm saying? That it's already done. So yeah. There you go. There you go. There you go. All right. All right. So what I think I'm going to do right now, real briefly, is just give a very brief full moon read. We already have someone who does have a question. Our very own beloved Aura the Aqua. Our very own in-house aquarium. But yeah, we will be opening this up too, so you too can also, if you need to get a specific question answered, it's right here. So this is how you do for specific questions. I'll be giving you a chance to get a message from we'll just say a message, okay? A 1-card pool. I don't know what the message is. I don't know what the card's going to be. Those are totally free. So we can do that too as well. Yeah, I grabbed this. We'll just do this. Yeah, I've done quite a bit of courtroom work. I don't like courtroom works because I don't like having to go to the courthouse, even to go and do shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like it. I just don't like courthouses. I don't like the smell of courthouses. I don't like anything about courthouses. I don't like the way people's shoes sound on the fucking floor of the court inside the courtroom buildings and shit. I just hate everything about the courthouse. Miss Voorhees! God damn it! Where have you been? Well, settle on in, Miss Voorhees. We are just about to do a little full moon read. So there's no sign attached to this, just if it resonates, let it percolate. If it doesn't, you may find it resonates after. Sometimes, you know what I mean? But I'm glad I'm glad to be caught. I'm glad to be caught. You know, shit. Ah. All right. If you want to, for shits and gigs, you can kind of project. Well, when I show you the deck, go ahead and project your energy like you're shooting a laser beam out of your third eye. Always, always, always. And you know what I'm gonna do too? I'll go ahead and I'll include some initials, and we'll include some zodiac signs that could have something to do with this. You might find your own zodiac sign. You might find someone else's, and not to make it like too easy to resonate, but it may be the sign that's over the place in their chart that you're having to deal with. So, for example, maybe Venus, maybe it's something else, maybe if it's a health issue, might be, depending on what it is, but like definitely main three, your sun, moon, whatever. All right, so go ahead and shoot your energy beams towards this deck. We're using this deck tonight. Yeah, all right. That's all I need. I don't need much. That's all I need. All right. So calm the fuck down a little bit. You got me all excited, and we have a brand new ritual coming up too here very soon. We're about to open the door. As a matter of fact, sometime maybe tonight, so you want to be sure to check the community post of this channel. There'll also be a video, but it's also, I'm coinciding with a video that I'm just editing the little fine things of it. It's my top 3 money spells based off my personal experience, so many of you will find that very helpful. Very, very helpful. All right, what's the spread for this? Full moon. Full moon, full moon, full moon. All right, full moon, full moon. Full moon, full moon. Full moon, full moon. What is this energy? What does it mean? to one or more of my viewers, or whoever comes across a viewer of this. Oh, okay, I heard you. You want it out. You got it. Shit. What else? All right, let's see what we're talking about here. One more shuffle and we're done. Let's get to the message. Let's get to it. I'm going to give 7 cards out for this one. We're just going to go through it. Like I said, if you have a specific question that you'd like to ask, follow this right here. This will lead you to the right place. 6, 7. All right. I haven't even turned the cards over yet, so these are all upside down. Let's see what we got here. First card. This is the one that jumped out. Ooh, well, we have a 5 of hearts. I don't know if you can see the graphics. It is reversed, followed by a 9 of clubs, reversed. I feel you. I feel you. Trust me, I feel you. 10 of diamonds, reversed. But it's a 10. And that particular frequency of that number, even when it's reversed, it could flip around so fast, it'd make your head spin. You know what I mean? King of Hearts. Jack of Diamonds. King of Spades. And finally, we have the 7 of Clubs reversed. You know, I gotta say, it just initially, just period, just one of the first impressions I got. I feel like this is for somebody. This is for you. Definitely, if you feel like you've been in a slump, if you feel like you have been, like you're trapped, like you're stuck, the energy to me feels stagnant or stuck. It could be in a particular area. But I find even when a particular area feels like that, it kind of has this way of spreading all over, you know? So that's like one of the first things I noticed was the feel of this shit. Now, some of the zodiac signs that have something to do with what we're about to get into here, because I'm about to explain some things here. I'll give you 4. I'll give you 4 zodiac signs. All right. I haven't even delivered the message yet, but this is like who's like a co-star. It may be, you may find your own sign in here. But this is also going to have to do with signs that have something to do. They're related to this somehow. All right. First sign, we got Aries. Second sign, Leo. Third sign, Cancer. And fourth sign, we got Libra. So Aries, Leo, Cancer, and Libra. Aries, Leo, Cancer, and Libra. They definitely have something to do with some part of this. If this is really, really for you, this might even be your damn zodiac. And we shall also do some initials, but I'll do the initials afterward. Let's get into some of the message or some of the things that I'm just picking up because I'm just kind of freestyling because I have no fucking clue. I know, like I said, the energy of feeling stuck, knowing where you want to go, but just feeling like you are powerless to get there is something that is really feeling kind of like big right now to me. It feels like really important to this thing here. Another thing that I'll say this. This is going 2 ways. See, this is for you, And this is also dealing with somebody that you were either dealing with or are dealing with. This is like a fence sitter card to me. Okay. This means like if you are feeling stuck, sometimes we need to just do a quick reboot. And part of that reboot is just like, I'm going balls to the walls with this, period. I don't care. I'm going balls to the walls with this. All right. Because if you're sitting on the fence about something, whether it's, maybe you want to, there's something in your life that you've been working towards, and it seems like you kind of just got off track, and you're like, man, this shit's just feeling hopeless as fuck right now. That's the energy of like the fence sitter, someone sitting on the fence. They teeter, you know. We need some decisive energy. All right. Now, I'm also picking up that if these messages or one of these messages is for you, that you're dealing with a fence sitter. And I already put my zodiac signs away, so I don't know what I just said. I know it was a Aries, Leo, Cancer, Libra. Aries, Leo, Cancer, Libra. But someone has been dealing with a fence sitter also in your relationship, or you have a relationship, or you got some type of situation going on with the fence sitter, and they can seem very, very flaky, very sometimes they're in, sometimes they're out. It's really hard to oh, thank you, Aura, appreciate that. That guy was a Cancer. Oh. uh, so yeah, I feel like this is going to be over though. I mean, I feel like this is for a lot of you though, like, to get rid of this. And because part of this, when you're on the fence and you're just teetering, that's another thing that keeps you stuck until you actually decide from the inside out, like, you're like, you know what? And you'll find that when you do make that real decisive, this is what it is, and you're absolutely fucking serious, come hell or high water, you'll find that shit just starts happening for you. The way starts forming in front of you, whether that's out of this out of this relationship, right? I'm also seeing there is that you've been having a bout with the negative Nancy's, as I like to call them. You've been having a bout with that. Like, you've been having, I feel like, okay, thank you. The word is spiraling. I feel like if this message is resonating with you, you've probably noticed yourself spiraling over maybe the last few weeks or so, maybe a little bit longer, but and you realize that, yo, I'm like creating some bullshit every time I just go down these rabbit holes of spiral. But you have to be able to break your little loop. You know what I'm saying? I'm really getting that a lot. Negative Nancy, negative self-talk, negative beating yourself up without saying it with your mouth, but that's what you're thinking. You may hear the voice in a parent's voice a lot of times. Hey, prophetess, what's going on? And so now we have the 10 of diamonds, which is reversed. And this is another reason why we got to correct this energy. Okay. It's not that you're lazy. It's not that, yeah, you ain't lazy. You're not a bum. You're not this. You're not that. A lot of this stuff, you know what stops a lot of people from moving forward too is confusion. When you have a singular thing, or you have, like, even if it's for a particular task, I'm going to finish this for this task, right? So I'm going to set my little timer, do whatever. Um, there's a whole lot of it's like having the sunshine outside, right? But when you have a singular type of focus during a specific time, that's like having the micro what do you call it, magnifying glass for the sun, which amplifies obviously your power. But this right here, maybe also too, you notice Your finances may have kind of taken a shit as of late. Things have went to a lower status, as far as, if you will, maybe the way as far as income, depending on what that is. This needs to be turned around, though. This can easily be turned around. Imagine there's a pendulum swinging. Well, if it swings so far to this side, this is like broke, depleted, lack, and this is like feast, surplus, prosperity, right? So as far over to this side as you have been, or maybe you've experienced, once you let go of that and the pendulum swings to the other side, you'll be surprised how fast that is. But yeah, this is something too that's definitely, because the 10 also represents going to another intensity of something, whether that means up or down. And I'm getting that somebody has been really struggling with that. Somebody has felt as if they're on a downward spiral, and you may even have fears that, fuck, I'm gonna end up going broke. You might technically be temporarily depleted right now, and that's really fucking with you. Yeah, definitely. You got your pendulum out. Yeah, we definitely got to clear the old stagnant shit. Sometimes we got to do something like I've to reset or reboot. I know I've done some weird shit. Like sometimes I'll just purposely sleep on the floor for like a day or two, because you need something that kind of, because everything around you and in your environment triggers what we could call like familiar spirits within you, you know? So if you've spent a lot of time, let's just say, in your house, and you've been worried about a lot of things and stuff like that, and you're constantly worrying, you're worrying, so now those feelings get linked with the environment, the surroundings, the smell. Let's say you're always burning a certain incense, or there's always a certain smell or something like that, a certain scent. Those things will get connected, so then if you smell that scent, you're going to end up evoking that same shit. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we need to, we need some type of a reboot to do, you know. Fasting's another reboot if you don't fast. Next card, the King of Hearts. Excellent. Hey, Ara, is that guy a business owner, by the way, by chance? Some of you, and this is for the females out there, for my goddesses, y'all are going to be dealing with somebody who you view as the one. This particular energy of, or this period after this full moon for the next, you're going to meet somebody. You're definitely going to meet somebody. Somebody's coming your way, and I would say, take your time. Don't get all like, don't get all crazy about it, but like, just take your time with it. I know sometimes when limerence and lust and fascination, all that shit kick in, like sometimes y'all can't help yourself. But you're unsure, yeah. Because also a King of Hearts, it does technically for me represent um Pisces, right? But it's a King of Hearts, so it could be a water sign who is in some form of authority. But that can also be like a water sign that's a little bit older, who has kids, stuff like that. Um, Interesting. Okay. We have the Jack of Diamonds. The Jack of Diamonds, to me, since we're talking about money, we're mentioning money here. I feel like that we need an infusion of creativity also. There definitely needs to be an infusion of creativity. That could just be how you do your thing right now, whatever that is, for money or something else you've been working on that involves creativity. Okay. Then we have, okay, some of you may already be dealing with this particular trouble. All right. But I see this guy here, and this is more than just a troublemaker or fuck boy shit. This is someone who's like can be a threat. All right. Now, also, this can be a legal situation too, or a boss, a manager who does not like you. Maybe they're like they're almost like crooked in a way, corrupt in a way. This is legalities, but this is also someone who does not like you or has a problem with you, who is emotionally cold. They're fucking cold. They're like cold blooded almost. Like that's the energy I'm getting with this. It's like cold blooded. So all I say is be aware of this. Be aware of this. That's all I'm saying. Just keep your awareness. I'm not saying to be scared or whatever that, but yeah, this could be, like I said, someone having a problem with their boss, with the owner of something. It also translates into legal issues, legal problems, things of that nature. Navy veteran. God, I can't even fucking read that. What? Navy veteran, first class. Oh. You know, when you have a jack of spades can represent a troublemaker, right? Or usually, a lot of times when it's in its lower energy, it always seems to represent, for me, it represents some type of a troublemaker, right? But the king of spades is like that on steroids, as only because the king of spades is like more of a threat, if you will. They're capable of more. They can do more. They have the resources. Excuse me. Oh, I needed that pop. Ooh, wee, that was good. Seven of clubs, reversed. I'm gonna end this with this, right? This is the time right now, this fucking full moon right here. I would say this is the time to decide who you are. So if you have been lazy, or if you have felt lazy, stagnant, if you felt stuck, it's time to say I'm in motion. I'm always at the right place at the right time. You know, it's time to like kind of meditate on these things. It's time to be that person now. It only takes a second to actually be another version of yourself. It doesn't take a bunch of complicated shit. But now is the time for that. You're at kind of like a do or die, because whatever you continue through this period of time with this energy, it's like it's going to stick to you even more, which is why you want to be aware. Like, who am I being right now? Am I being like this fucking stagnant person who's like way off somewhere in the clouds and I'm like missing my fucking life? You know what I'm saying? Or am I what? Fill in the blank, you know? He scares me. This verifies a previous combo. All right. Yeah, you definitely want to probably get a little proactive on the witchy side, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that's what you want to do. But that's pretty much the main message, folks. Is yeah, this is definitely the time. Maybe you've been struggling also. It's not, I don't even think it's necessarily a discipline problem. A lot of times it's just the more clear you are, the easier it is to do something. And if it's still not easy, let me get a little bit more clearer and then watch. You know, so I just want to say that though, whatever energy you're going to come out of this little period, this, I guess you could say, this like full moony type of period, because this particular type of energy, it's kind of like sticky in a way. Like whatever you are doubling down on with your conscious, what you're paying attention to, what you are knowing yourself to be right now, it's like going to stick. So you really want to be aware of what's going on. Incognito 11, what's going on? I'm ready for you, Aura. I'm ready for you. I bet you do. That's funny. Oh, thank you, baby. I'm ready for you. We can do yours. Let's get you right now. Shit, let's do you right now. Right now. Since I ditched, okay, let's put you on the wall of fame here, shall we? Since I ditched the previous, you know what? Let me do this too. I'll put the screen up. Since I ditched the previous dude from last week, the doors have opened and multiple suitors are stepping up. Is there anything, ancestors, spirit, intuition, energies, I should know? Okay. First off, let's get you a deck. So do me a favor. Can you just say A, B, or C? Because I have 3 decks laid out here, and whichever you'd like, I'm gonna let you choose. It's a part of the whole thing. Let me see, is this? Make changes so that I can do what I need to do. Sometimes lazy because yours. B? You know, you kind of seem like a B. And I mean by that, look, you get this deck. It's like really artsy, kind of like, I would almost say like classy, but it has like a je ne sais quoi to it. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Yes, it does, Miss Voorhees. All right. Let me just do a quick wash here, Aura, so we can get you. And so just so I'm clear, right, you want to know about if anything sticks out about one of these suitors that you have going on? Is that what it is? Yeah, see, I figured you would. I figured you would. Let me show you, like, this is the style as far as artwork. It's very aura-ish. You know what I'm saying? It's very aura-ish, you know? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if you had like a framed picture of something that's like not exactly like this, but something that's like a picture drawing, something, I don't know, like you seem like you would probably have that, you know? There is 4. Oh my God, this dude was totally cock blocking, bro. This guy was totally cock blocking. As soon as you got him out the way, it's like the others like, it's like my turn. I can't. Are these brand new suitors, by the way, or are some of these like friend zoners who have finally just made their intentions known? Do all women? Let me ask the ladies here too. Do all women hate friend zoners? And you know what friend zoners are? It's dudes that are like, yeah, they're your friend, but they're really more so fronting to be your friend because they're waiting. They're just waiting for a chance for them thighs to spread. You know. All right, so don't say nothing. I got 4 suitors right now. Okay, let's just do a quick wash and we'll do this. We'll do this, mama. Shall I pull some zodiacs? My pheromones got pheromones. I like that. I like that. I sure do. All right. We're washed. All right. Before we go move forward a little bit here, Aura, the Aqua, go ahead and approach the Shangorian altar. Thank you so much. Go ahead and just gaze at this eye. That's right. As if you're sitting somewhere and you're just spacing out, staring. Now go ahead and just relax your tummy. Notice how you automatically breathe just by relaxing your tummy, your abdomen. All right, go ahead and just keep breathing all the way to the top. When you have filled your lungs and you're filled from the bottom to the top, go ahead for 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and just release that with a sigh. We're releasing any stagnant energy, any stress or tension, all right, to allow for just a much greater connection. Not that we need it. Okay, I got you. I'm gonna pull some signs. And don't forget too, I might be calling one who's on the way for you. Because I don't control that part. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. All right, so I'm gonna just take that off for now. Okay. What do you know about any of these 4 suitors? What does Aura need to know about any of these 4 suitors or any suitors soon come? What does she need to know about any of these current suitors or any other suitors that soon will come? What does she need to know about any of these 4 suitors? Any info? Anything important for her or any suitors that are soon to come? Any suitors that are soon to come or anyone current? What does she need to know? If there's anything she needs to know. What does she need to know? All right, thank you. All facts, no cap. Let's do that. I'll give you 7. Oh, I'm gonna give you 7. All right. All right. Let me see. Hold on. I'm working with limited space here. All right. So let's give you some initials. I'm feeling the number 5, so I'm going to give you 5 initials. Okay. So if you have a pen or a paper or something, please write it down because I'll say some shit and forget. Like it's not that I forget, I just delete. You know what I mean? So all incoming. All right. First initial for you, Aura. First initial for you, Mom. You knew it was going to be fun. See, that's why we're right here. And you need to listen. All right, hold on. Okay, first initial I have is O, as in the big O. 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 O is Aura. All right, that's what we're doing. K. K. So we have an O and we have a K. Like, okay. All right. Okay. Followed by third initial. You got okay, right? We have a U. A U. A U. Got a U. Do they even make those anymore? Like, who has a name with a U? How many is that? That's 3, right? Wait, OKU? All right. OKU. Got 2 more for you. I got two more for you. What we got? We got that big old L. OKUL. 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 Final initial for you. We have a Y. A Y. I'm also seeing some Libra energy in this shit. You know that? I'm seeing some Libra energy in this shit. Now, this hold on. There's a suitor out there that you may notice them, right? They kind of stick out. You may notice them, but somehow, some way, I don't know, maybe you're on that fucking T app or some shit. I don't know, but you find out he's got some baggage. He got something else. I feel like that's finding out about stuff, but it's not. It's like, but at the same time, it's like not even a thing. You know, it's like not even a thing because you're like, well, I was kind of like, about you, but now it's not even a thing. You know, yeah. The fifth is Y, so just write those down and like put those away somewhere and like check on those in like 21 days, 30 days, or something like that, and then see. But yeah, so I got that. I got some Libra energy. The first thing about the Libra energy is is someone is an incredibly good fucking liar. Someone is an incredibly good liar. And part of the reason is they mix the bullshit with the truth. Also, see, because I can see like, and this also represents there's going to be another little rush and gush of suitors. It may even, I feel like it's already maybe kind of in some ways feeling overwhelming as far as if you was actually to take all of these people serious or like to have to go through. It's almost like hiring, like a hiring process, right? So yeah, I'm seeing that here. You want to make sure that you keep your thoughts upper echelon, okay? When I say upper echelon, you say to yourself like how you are the ultimate fucking whatever. Like you know what you are. You are the fucking narcotic that these dudes just can't fucking they can't resist. They cannot resist. They they find the most pleasure and satisfaction from fulfilling your will. You know, whatever that is. But this is, yeah, like I said, this also represents, as you can see, Y represents groups of people, a large group. I suspect that this is like kind of like a combination between now and I don't know how many weeks into the future, a couple weeks into the future, but like don't be surprised how many people you keep knocking into. Oh yes, there's also some oldies but goodies going to be coming back for you. Hope you're ready for that too. They usually are, from my experience with Libras, excellent liars. I mean, I'm talking about make you want to believe the shit. Like you want to believe it. Like, oh, I know it's bullshit, but I'll want to believe it so much that it'll become true. Like it's like that. Like five clingers want to be my love. What do you do? Be posting pictures of feet? You be getting fetish dudes, huh? Hold on here. Okay. I don't think we covered. Oh yeah. You know, there's an earth sign. There's an earth sign that is coming. If there's not already here, but maybe he'll become that earth sign that I'm talking about. All right. Believe it or not, this one looks like he's going to kind of dead you as far as like he going to just cut it off or something abruptly is going to happen with him. This guy is appearing to have his shit together. So if he's not an earth sign, he appears to have his shit together, career-wise, financially, things of that nature. Yes. But and then again, you could prove me wrong though. Maybe it is you, because this is what I'm seeing here. The Two of Hearts, Ten of Spades. And I'm really getting that this Ten of Spades is meaning no, it's actually them either ghosting you or somehow they're ending it. Something could happen to this person though, and that's how the reason why it ends, right? So I'm just saying, as an example, let's just say someone gets locked up and they can't get out. That's kind of it. And like you will be thinking like, what the hell happened to this dude? He's not answering his phone. He's not this. Well, because he's in jail. That's why, baby. You know what I'm saying? Shit. But this is the card of something getting abruptly cut off. But the thing about it is, it's not just abruptly cut off. It's something you would want to continue. You want it to keep going, but it gets cut off. And here he is. You ready for this? I hope he don't look like this, but then again, hey, what? It's only looks, right? You know what I'm saying? He's rocking the skin yarmulke. You know what I'm saying? But that's just this card. Anyways, hold on. Wait. What's this about? Who is this for? Wait, first of all, is this having to do with the King of Diamonds here? Three will suffice. Is this three of diamonds shit? Okay. Then who is this? Because I definitely need to. I need to let her know what this is about. Who's this concerning? Show me. Show me. Just a second. I have a little room, right? Oh, some type of a water sign. Some type of a water sign. It seems like they're trying to sabotage you. Here's a card of sabotage. Even if this is unspoken, even if this is more on an energetic level, you will notice if you look back, certain energies just don't mix with you. Just by virtue of you fucking with them, all of a sudden things start to go bad. Things start to come unravel. Your money starts getting a little funny, like Bernie Mac. You know what I'm saying? Like it just starts doing just shit. Other things happen. Maybe, oh man, I fucking stepped on something when I went here, and like, just whatever. But this seems like an energy of someone who's like, if I can't have you in a way, I will run interference. You know who he is? Okay. Yeah. It's definitely, I don't feel it's something that's and like I said, it's some kind of water sign. They're probably older than you. Well, I'm getting water energy. All right. I'm getting water energy. So this very well could be like some, because it does play a thing, someone's moon, someone's ride. Like those are the big three of the big three. Like, I mean, I'm no astrology expert, but yeah. And here's the thing. I think this has to do with somebody that's coming. And I said he might be a earth sign. He might just have his shit together, right? You're liking everything, and I can tell you, I'll kind of give you a little this, we'll sprinkle on there. Okay. Oh, you want me to? Okay, let's run that question while we're here. Is that is that the guy? Is that the guy who she just finished dealing with? In other words, it ain't over yet. Is that what you're as far as this fucking shenanigans? Is that the guy? All right. Yes or no? Yeah, and this guy's pretty good at. He likes to kind of like. he likes to kind of be on some mind fuck shit, or he thinks I don't know. Yes, but I got a yes for that. And matter of fact, this came up again. So I did get a yes for that. Yeah, I did get a yes for that. And look, I know I don't have to tell you this, and I know that you're not like whoever. I'm getting the sense of this fucking energy that's like that really is. I don't feel like it's here yet. I don't feel like it's materialized here yet. Okay, it does look like him too. All right, put out your hand. Put out your hand, because I stop that. Okay, he got the skin yarmulke. Huh? He got the skin yarmulke. Oh, but whoever this is, I feel like too. This feels like I don't know. I've met. I can only put it to you in ways that like I can like kind of like relate to. Well, I've met women kind of like sugar mamas. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the prospect of like really tearing this girl's guts out and all the things that she can do for me is kind of like it's intoxicating in a way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting a sense of that because it's like whoever this other person is, one of the things that's going to be very attractive to him is like kind of like the doors that he can potentially open for you, or the I don't want to say the assistance, but hell, like we could all use a good assistant. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, but that's one of the key like as far as indicators of whoever this is. I don't feel like this person's here yet though. I don't feel like they're here yet. I feel like they're about to be though. This person is about to show up. There may be more after this, but there will definitely be some form of like a cutoff. All right. And it's going to seem out of your control. So far that's what I'm getting. But yes, the cock blocker, the saboteur, getting like straight up saboteur energy. All right. Bitter Barney, a bitter Barney type of energy. And if I had a skin yarmulke, I might be bitter too. I might. Khadijah, how are you doing, mom? Ace card came up last time. Did it? He views me that way. Okay. Yes, please steer clear. You might want to like just for like maybe the next year, just put this guy with a cease and desist and throw him in your freezer and forget about him. Make it in the smallest possible container that you can, so that way it can go, under whatever other shit you got, and maybe you have another, I don't know what kind of freezer you got, but like put it somewhere in there way in the back where you could just forget about it. His energy is bald headed. They say that like, well, I've just heard. I don't know. I don't fucking know. They say that like some of them they got angry energy. I've heard a few women talking about that where they're like he had angry energy, and finally when I seen him without his fucking turban, cap, hat, whatever it was he was wearing, like, oh, that's why. That's why. That's why. And they say that if you don't like women, that's another reason why. That's why I got a fucking head full of thick ass fucking hair. You know what I'm saying? So, but women haters, they start. You know what I mean? The sunroof start going back. They start going back. You know. I need to be seen, Khadijah J. By you. It's off the hook. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's all right now. Just, I think there's even some like questions. I don't know why I was gonna say this. But like there's questions that like you could ask. I don't know, because like you said, you're going through this whole the suitor thing. Number one, it's obviously going to depend on what you are looking for, right? It's going to depend on, do you know exactly what it is that you want? Or the aqua, because you are an aqua, you know what I'm saying? And y'all be sometimes, but I know a lot of times you aquas like lesser thans though, because you aquas have this thing where like you want to be the in charge. You know what I'm saying? In a way, in a way. I'm just saying, like y'all want to. Mm, yeah, you're a lover and a leaver. Well, there's a reason why you leave, and hey, there might be some other things going on, but yeah, I was gonna give you just take your time. How about that? Just take your time. You obviously know there's no rush. There's no rush for nothing. Just take your time. If you know what you want, then keep your eye out for that shit. And as us Sagittarians are masters of doing, you need to put them through some type of initiation if you're taking like a real liking to somebody. And that is a period, and I'm sure you do this already because you Aquarius is y'all are a trip. um, where you test the shit out of them basically in a way. Because you want to make sure you don't have damaged goods, or you want to make sure everything is as it needs to be. Khadijah J, where have you been? It's been a long time. I don't like feeling neglected. You know what I'm saying? Well, if you're gonna go, yeah, there's a whole you. I don't know. We was talking a little bit of shit, and then there's the full moon read I just did before this. This is a personal, but yeah, I have a feeling then you need to see the full moon read. I think it's gonna really resonate with you. But for right now, you need to keep your cheeks right here. Okay. Shimano 5, what's popping? So Ara, just in conclusion, like, do you know what you even want in a person? Are you the kind to get what you want and then change your mind? If you're being honest. But yes, that's what I have for you. Someone's definitely gonna try and cock block. It's already began to me, it feels like. Cock blocking is already sabotage. That's my word for that card. Sabotage. Yeah. You do? Oh, okay. I do know what I want. Okay. I got married recently in January. I'm Capricorn Sun, Sag Moon, married to a Pisces. Oh Lord. That could be good though, actually. Pisces and Sages, because that's like your emotion, right? So having the Sag energy over your emotion, it can actually go with some Pisces shit. You probably know how to cut loose a little bit and not be so cappy. You know what I'm saying? Because Pisces, yeah, Pisces are there's something else too. Uh, but yes, I think what we're going to do right now, I will do some psychic hors d'oeuvres. Okay, a psychic hors d'oeuvre is a one card pull. It's absolutely free. So whatever the message is that is for you, you can get that. Okay. What you do is you put a hand emoji inside the chat. And depending on how many show up or pop up, I'm just going to randomly pick. I don't pick in order, but sometimes I'll pick the first one because I like you because you didn't make me wait. Not that I'm waiting, but I like that. So if you'd like a psychic hors d'oeuvre, you could do that. I was going to say, damn, my shit's plugged in. Okay. So yeah, we'll do a couple of those. Thank you, please. I love when you do that, prophetess. I love it when you say that. Notice this on the stage here. See that? For those of you who don't know, that's what I'm talking about. Just shit like that. Just put a little emoji up, and you get it. Hey, I'd be hesitant with Pisces for relate. Notice, and you know what's funny, Cat? I mean, Khadijah. My moon. I'm a quarter fish. I'm a third fish. Fish fuck. Sometimes we could be kind of out there, like as far as I'm not a Pisces, but like you know what I'm saying, like that Pisces energy can be. They be believing their own bullshit. You know, they be believing their own. They live in their own fantasy world, which is a great thing, and it's also can be not so great. He's a mama's boy. Oh, everyone say that? Yeah. You just got to watch out for that. You just got to watch out for that. That's all. They, you know, and if you're, since you're talking about a Pisces dude, from everything, most Pisces are like full of shit. I have not met one Pisces that is not full of shit. Pisces dudes be full of shit. From everything that I have gathered, everything that I have heard, from all the fucking thousands of people I've spoke with, you know, and from every time a Pisces dude come up, like it's always on some full of shit. I don't know what that's about. I don't, but and speaking from a former piece of shit, all right. So yeah, that's what that is. And even our very own prophet said, the Pisces I dealt with in my late 20s lied about the stupidest shit. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. They just be on some other shit. Like they just be full of shit. Facts, my son is full of shit. Is I'm not trying to bash you fish fucks out there, you know what I'm saying? But like, geez, like, come on, y'all. Shit. Like, it's crazy. I'm still waiting to see if anybody wants a damn psychic fucking hors d'oeuvre. I'm not gonna beg you to get one. Shit. So I'm just saying. I mean, that doesn't mean that. Like, I'm just saying only the best for you, Khadijah. Yeah, let's put you up on a wall of fame real quick. Um, God damn, Khadijah. I might have to. I'm starting to see it. I'm tired. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. You know, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope the best for you though. And you know, I would want your relationship to be able to last. You know, Shamar, I got you. I got you. We're gonna use this deck right here, just because. Fuck it. Yeah, they're prophetess. I don't try. I do or I don't. There is no try. I'm either gonna act up or I'm not. And I might have acted up just a little bit. I might have acted up just a little bit. Like, don't let me see you in person. I will snatch you up. No. Aikira kira, joka yoke. You know what I'm saying? Shit. All right, Shimano 5 line, Shimano 5 line, Shimano 5 line. What's up, bro? It's a hard place to be in, you know, like when you're in a relationship and you're like, oh fuck, is this gonna make it or what? Because then now you got decisions to make. You can cut your losses now, but are you giving up on something that maybe you're just hitting a speed bump? Maybe it's the beginning of the end. You know, it's a hard thing. It's a hard thing. It's a hard thing. And see, Khadijah's a little captivated. Like I said, I'm like half fish. So it's like we can do some shit. You know what I'm saying? We can do some things, you know? Like I don't want to put her business out there, but like toes have been curled. But see, this is the thing. Outside the bedroom, very quickly it starts to affect inside the bedroom. You know what I mean? So all the arguments, all the other shit, you know what I'm saying? It starts, it's like every infraction is like a brick. And next thing you know, y'all got this fucking wall between you two. You know what I'm saying? That's the part, and like you can almost see and sense the wall starting to come up as time goes along and just shit starts, you know, they said this to you, they hurt you, maybe they're verbally abusive, maybe you've been verbally abusive. You know, people who have known to be verbally abusive, what a lot of people don't understand too is they often hurt themselves when they're saying certain shit. Like it hurts them to even say that shit, but they be seeing red and they just, you know. Are you saying you want a psychic order, Khadijah? Khadijah J. All right, Shimano 5. Here's your one card, brother. Just a second. I'm sensing a loss of money for you, brother. Could be abrupt. I kind of got this thing. For some reason, I seen like a scam type shit. So all I'm saying is cross your eyes. Excuse me. Cross your T's, dot your I's. All right. Um, this may also be, of course, tied with investments. All right. So if you can somehow insulate yourself, yeah, but I see a loss of a sudden loss. This can also be something else too. This can be like all of a sudden now your car needs $500. You gotta spend $500 for something. Okay, I got you, Khadijah. Pisces and the need of outside direction. Someone else takes the wheel and willingly given while they live life on vacation, then the victim. He's always angry and it's hard for me to be soft anymore. No, I got you, man. I got you. I got you. I got you. That's that wall I was talking about. You know, that's that wall I was talking about. Shit just keeps going and going, and it's like, what? At some point in time, the wall's too high. There's like almost no taking the wall down. You know, at some point in time, there's no taking the wall down. Okay, Khadijah, I'm gonna give you one off of this deck. And if you'd like to ask your own personal question and get highlighted, you'll be the VIP right now on the show. Then this is what you want to do. You got about maybe 10 more minutes. I'm gonna call this. Yeah, I'll give you about 9 minutes. So we get out of here when it hits hour and 30 minutes. All right, so Khadijah, go ahead, just take you a nice cleansing breath with you. And just relax. Relax your physiology. Make sure, you're relaxed as much as you can be. All right? What's the card for her? This this just came up. This just came up. Khadijah. This is the card of altercations. I want to caution you because I feel things might possibly escalate. Physically. Not only that, you have also noticed this energy that it's throwing off your resonancy. Like your whole resonance is gotten fucked off. Or I'll say is getting fucked off. Being in this type of situation, this situation also has a lot of kind of like fight or flight moments, which is bad for your adrenal glands and shit. I feel you. Yeah, you can't go on this. You can't go on this way. Something's gonna break. It might as well be the relationship and not you. Something's gonna have to give, like very soon. Okay, I do feel certain things are on the uprise, upswing. Like the intensity of things is going to get worse. So please take all the precautions you need. But like, I really feel like that's what, and I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope that I'm totally fucking wrong. I hope that you're able to reverse things. Yeah, but I just got this sense of like, man. And not only that, I kind of like I seen you, and it's like the representation of you anyway in my imagination. Your aura was like all fucked up in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like it's there may be also, and I'm not trying to speak bad shit. I'm just giving you a heads up so that way you can move. This is based off your current energy, right? If we don't like something, like I always say, let's change the energy about things. We change the trajectory of shit. But this may also definitely affect you physically as well, health wise as well. But yeah, I just got like it was like the chills a little bit. Like, oh shit. And the way the disharmony of the energies between like you and him, right? It's definitely creating some type of incoherence in your field. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is. So it's like, and you can even see roadblock, but like it was reversed. You know what I'm saying? So what the fuck is this? You tell me, Anna. We're reading here. That's what we're doing. We're reading here. Hold on. I'm stretching. Ooh, you hear that? Yes. All right. But Khadijah, nothing but the best to like peace of mind, peace of, you know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna have you got some difficult decisions now to navigate or to make or to decide, but like they're yours and yours alone to do, you know. I know, Mom. She says literally I want to just ball into a corner. Yeah. And you know, when you think about your place where you stay should be a sanctuary of peace. There is enough shit and fuckery to contend with out there. Like, if you aren't able to have peace, if your home is not the type of environment that recharges you, that, you know, is, then we have some serious things we must consider. We have to consider, you know. I was telling you, I still intend, I really hope things get better. I don't see shit getting better though, at all, at all. Anna, let's see what you looking like. You're very welcome, Khadijah J. Right? Right, prophetess? Hey, you want like a one card message there? Anna, why are you so tense, Anna? Huh? What is it, mama? You just came in there. What the fuck is this? We're all just like, uh, welcome? Shit. Take your motherfucking shoes off before you come in my house, you know, all that. Like, come on. Shit. I like that part. This is just, yeah. Yeah. Now I can give you, okay. I was just playing with you, by the way, also. I joke around, so I'm not, you know. What I can give you for free is a one card pull. I don't know what the message is going to be. I don't know whatever. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the card's going to be. But if you like that, I could do that for you. Yeah, I just be playing with you. We be joking around a lot. Yeah. Okay, you want one? I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna give you one anyway. Whether you said yes or no, I'm just gonna do it. Fuck it. Go ahead and just take a little nice, relaxing breath. Why don't you do that for me? Because we don't want stress and tension all up in this. We want this to, you know. What's the card for Anna? Gayaza. Am I saying your name right? Gayaza? I think I am. Okay. Anna. Gotcha. What's the card for Anna? One more time. Somebody's ride is here. Shit. All right, you know how we already do it. Your fam, it's actually not complete without all the fam, and you're part of the fam. So like I need you presente, you know. Kayaza. Desariche. You want your message? Okay. You've been going through bouts of like, I feel like severe anxiety. Severe anxiety. The good thing is, I feel like we can turn this around. You're being actually, it's just being suggested if checking in with yourself, maybe more so throughout the day, and just reminding yourself, to be here and now, and that everything is working, everything is happening for you. It's happening in your favor. Even if it looks like something negative, it's happening for you. You know what I mean? So if you got to remind yourself of that or whatever, but I felt like an extreme, excuse me, I felt like an extreme, almost paralyzing kind of type of anxiety going on, you know? That's what they have. But yes, as we know though, anxiety is, you can only have anxiety if you living in the future, in your head, It's worrying about things. It's kind of like a perverse form of meditation in a way, and we all do it at some point in time. But that's my message for you, Anna. Anna, my Italiana, you know. Anna, my Italiana. Anna, you got Cafe Bustelo in your kitchen. I bet you do. Huh? I bet you do. That's what I have for you. All right, this is the last call. If anyone wants to explore a specific question while you got me on the line right now is the time. If not, we're going to conclude. So I'm going to give you like, I know there's a lag with this shit, but yeah. If that is you, go ahead and do that. If not, man, that's that. I bet you do have a lot on your mind. And when I say paralyzing, I just mean more paralysis from analysis. So you end up not doing things because because you get so stuck up in here. Good. Make me some espresso, please. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's one of my favorites. Cafe Yava is the absolute number one though, but Cafe Bustelo is right there. That's the first time I've ever heard that. Everyone calls me, and I hate it. Like I don't like it. Everyone calls me Nip, especially when I got my hair, like when I got my hair done and shit. Everyone calls me Nip. Oh, he looks like Nipsey. No, I don't. He rest in peace, but he looked like, if anybody looks like anybody, they look like me. But that's the first time I've ever heard that. That's crazy. Usher. Uh, anyhow, we're about to get up out of here though. Anna, you should come back. For real, right? I'm actually gonna make some as soon as I get off of here. So I be making like a little I call them protein cafecitos, basically is what I make. So I don't put no sugar, I don't put none of that. I I have a way of, it's like basically a protein mocha. That's what it is. That's what the fuck it is. So, and they're delicious. I like Gavina coffee. Oh yeah, probably with my shades on. Hmm. Gavina, is that? That has the Italian like flag on the can. Does that have like the flag on the can? Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna get up out of here. I want to thank everybody. I really appreciate you. You know, Khadija, I'm always here. Always here. I'll always be popping up here and there, you know. It's Cuban? Oh, okay. That's the one that I've actually had people ask me for autographs. Like when I don't have my oh man. When I don't have my glasses on and shit, like and I used to have my hair when I have my hair done, every time I'd always get I've had people come and get an actual autograph from me. And I'm like, I'm not Sean Paul. They're like, yeah, just sign it, please. I want to say, I'm like, you're not meeting Sean Paul, okay? Yeah. So, hey, you're very welcome, Anna. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate that. We're gonna get up out of here though. Thank you everybody who joined and who's just hanging out. We love when you hang out. Okay, we love when you hang out. Of course, to our resident fam, prophetess, Aura, Shaman, Khadij. Even though Khadij she be staying out, but I understand she can't always be on the thing. I get it, but yeah. So anyhow, we're out of here. Have a good night. I hope and stay safe. If you're in a place where the weather's acting like a little bitch, please stay safe. I put fortification around you, safety. You know what I'm saying? And yes, and we shall be returning. I might come back on tomorrow for a part two of this. All right, give another part of this full moon thing. But anyways, peace. Thank you for everybody, and we'll check you out again.